What would you do if your sister was brutally violated? If the law offered no protection and the powerful faced no consequences? For one family, the answer was a revenge so brutal, so calculated, that it would echo through history and draw the fury of their own patriarch. This isn't a myth. This is a story of passion, deceit, and a vengeance that shocked a nation to its core. The patriarch Jacob was a man of immense wealth and large family. After years of struggle, he had found a measure of peace. His clan, with their vast flocks and herds, settled in the land of Canaan, pitching their tents within sight of the powerful city-state of Shechem. Life was routine, peaceful. His daughter, Dinah, young and curious about the world beyond her family's tents, decided to venture out. She wanted to meet the women of the land, to see the city, to connect with her neighbors. It was an innocent outing, a simple act of a young woman seeking friendship. But in a world where power often trumped principle, her innocence was about to be shattered. In Shechem, Prince Shechem, the son of the city's ruler, Hamor, saw her. He didn't see a person. He saw an object of desire. He seized her. He dragged her away, and he violated her. The text is stark and brutal. He lay with her by force. But then, the story takes a twisted turn. After the violence came affection. Shechem's soul was drawn to Dinah. He claimed he loved her. He spoke to her tenderly. And then he and his father, King Hamor, went to Jacob's home to settle the matter. They didn't come to apologize. They came to negotiate. Shechem, the rapist, asked for Dinah's hand in marriage. His father, the king, saw a political opportunity. Intermarry with us, he proposed to Jacob and his sons. Give us your daughters and take ours. Settle among us. The land is open to you. It was a business proposition. The violation of a daughter was merely the opening bid in a merger. While Jacob, the diplomat, weighed the political costs and benefits, his sons were returning from the fields. When they heard what had been done to their sister, a cold, silent fury took hold. The text says they were shocked and filled with grief and anger. But this wasn't a hot, impulsive rage. It was a deep, calculating, and murderous wrath. Jacob counseled caution. He was a stranger in the land, outnumbered. But for Dinah's brothers, especially Simeon and Levi, this was not about politics. This was about blood. This was about honor. And they had no intention of negotiating. And so, they devised a trap. They spoke to Hamor and Shechem with deceitful courtesy. They made a counteroffer, laced with poison. They said they could agree. They could intermarry. But on one condition, every single male in the city must be circumcised. It was the ultimate sign of commitment, they argued. Only then would they become one people. It was a masterstroke of psychological warfare. They used the pride and greed of the Shechemites against them. Hamor and Shechem, envisioning the wealth they would absorb, readily agreed. They sold the idea to their men, promising them that all of Jacob's wealth and livestock would soon be theirs. The men of Shechem, dreaming of easy riches, agreed to the painful procedure. The trap was set. The city underwent the ritual. And then they waited. They waited for the third day. The third day when the fever sets in. The third day when the pain is at its absolute peak and movement is agony. On that day, while the city lay prostrate and vulnerable, two figures took up their swords, Simeon and Levi, Dinah's full brothers. They walked into Shechem, not as negotiators but as angels of death. They met no resistance. They killed every single male in the city, King Hamor, Prince Shechem, every guard, every merchant, every citizen. They executed a systematic massacre on a defenseless population. Then, the other brothers arrived. They didn't come to stop the slaughter. They came to profit from it. They looted the city. They seized all the wealth, all the flocks, all the possessions. And they took their sister Dinah back from Shechem's house. The revenge was total.